We were so close to a 5-1 day yesterday on the VIP. Sabonis missed 2 free throws in the fourth quarter back-to-back to hook us on 13. Still, though, a profitable day. Today, it's Saturday, January 17th. I always hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my 3 best bets every single day on this video. I don't just give you any pick. I go and find value. I show you where the lines are better on Underdog. I show you where the lines are better on PrizePicks. So let's go lock in these 3 picks. Yesterday, a frustrating 1-2 day. Joel Embiid was so close, hooked on into assists. Cam Thomas just, Michael Porter Jr. honestly shot more than him. Still, though, a 10-7 run. We still have these heavily 3-0, 3-1 days, and I'm feeling another 3-0 day today. 30 likes, and I'll pin an extra bet at the top of the comment section. These picks are 30 likes and I'll pin an extra bet at the top of the comment section. These picks are some of our highest hitting bets. A lot of my favorite picks get pinned at the top. It's super easy. You guys always hit this like goal. While you're down there, also go and subscribe. We make videos like this every single day, even if we've hit the like goal already. I do appreciate all the likes. Does help push this video out to the algorithm. Scrolling down here, I'll show you what I mean by finding value. Look at this first game, Utah versus Dallas. Look at Brandon Williams, 14.5 points. Go to PrizePicks, scroll down to Brandon Williams, and what do you see? 15 points. That means if you want the over, better on Underdog. If you want the under, better on PrizePicks. And I want this over. Firstly, if you know for Dallas, Cooper Flag is not playing. He's injured. And you have a bunch of lesser tier players for Dallas. Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, Max Christie, Jaden Hardy, Dwight Powell. Guys that are solid, guys that can score, but realistically, there's not a main option. And Brandon Williams, has been balling out. Look at this, has hit this in basically 4 straight games. This game here against Utah, he got injured, which obviously doesn't count. It's going to get rescinded. That's why he missed these next 2 games. And then you see this game, he landed right on 15. That's the exact reason why you have to be on both PrizePicks and Underdog, because on Underdog Fantasy, he's hit this in 4 straight. 15 is a win on Underdog. We're on PrizePicks, it's a loss. You can debate if Brandon Williams is a point guard or a shooting guard. For matchups, it really doesn't matter. Just look at general points. Utah gives up the most points in the NBA, the worst defense. Go to point guards. The most to point guards, go to shooting guards. Bottom 3 to shooting guards. An amazing matchup, especially for guards. I expect Brandon Williams to have a good game. If we go to his game log, Brandon Williams, again, a lot of games when AD was healthy, when Cooper Flag was there, he was playing lower minutes. But recently, look at this. Hit it, got injured, doesn't count. Hit it. Just under on 14, still though, got the field goal attempts. That's what you like to see. Then hit it. Let's hit this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of his last 7 games where he's not getting injured. And then this last time against Utah, if you're going to look, it was right here where he got injured, only 2 points. Then he just played them and he scored 18. Without Cooper Flag, I'm very confident. He goes out there and balls out against this Utah Jazz defense, which is terrible and especially terrible against guards. Pick number 2, first pick is better on Underdog. Pick number 2 will be better on PrizePicks. Go to Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns. Look at this line. 21.5 points, 35.5 PRA, 11.5 rebounds. Go over to PrizePicks and let's search and see what we have for on PrizePicks. So you have 20.5 points, 35.5 PRA, 11.5 rebounds. Notice 20.5 points, 21.5 points. The lines are different, but that's actually not the bet I want to take. I want to look at his rebounds. Look at his rebounds, guys. On Underdog, if you take the over, they're going to give you a bit of extra money. They're going to say, hey, I doubt he's honestly going to go over. We'll boost your payout. But under, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take a bit of your money away. You're not going to have a full payout. Where on PrizePicks, they're going to give you the exact same payout for the over and for the under. So that's obviously why the under is better on PrizePicks, because Underdog will butcher your payout. Look at his last 5 games. He's hit this in 2 of his last 5, been under in 3 of his last 5, and he's coming off a 20 rebound game. That's why his line is even at 11.5. Do you know why he just had 20 rebounds? Because go over to Mitchell Robinson, the main rebounder of this Knicks team, and what do you see? He didn't play. Of course, the game he doesn't play, Karl-Anthony Towns goes out there and balls out. But look at before that. Mitchell Robinson was getting 11, 14, 9, a ton of rebounds for this team. He's expected way over 8.5, and Cat before that was under in 3 of his last 4 games, especially landing right here near that 11 mark. That's why 11.5 is much better than 11 if you're seeing it at 11. So going over to the Phoenix Suns, just check the rebounds. They're actually middle of the pack. They give up not a ton, not a little bit in the NBA. Give up just centers, again, not a ton, not a little bit. If I can find them, where are they? Phoenix Suns, I'm blind. I'm right here. Not a lot, not a little bit. They're kind of just a mid matchup. Go and look at Karl-Anthony Towns versus the Suns. So here, over, under. So if you just want to look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's been under in 9 of his last 12. If you want to look at as a Nick, he's actually been over in 2 of his last 3. But look at these minutes. 33, 36, 34, very high minutes. Go over here to Karl-Anthony Towns, back over here. What are the minutes he's playing? 30, 33, 27, 32, 31. He's not sniffing that 34, that 36 minutes, and adjust these to like 30 minutes per game. And here he probably goes under. Here he probably gets 11 rebounds. He's going to go slightly under that. Again, Phoenix, not a terrible matchup, not a bad matchup. You got to think about this. Why is underdog going butchering this payout? Probably because the value is actually on that under in PrizePicks. It's going to let you take that at just straight 11.5. That's the exact same thing that we did with Amen Thompson yesterday. When I was recording this bet was hitting. I want to make sure it hit. I'll do it with you guys. When I was watching, there was like no time left and he only had 7 rebounds. Let's just make sure he didn't get a ton of stupid rebounds. He got Amen Thompson 7 rebounds. So yes, he did go under that 8.5. This was the same thing. It was butchering your payout on underdog or on PrizePicks. It was giving it to you at even money. So same thing with Cat. I like his under 11.5 rebounds. Guys, I have a third pick I absolutely do love. But before I get into it, PrizePicks and Underdog are must get ons. With our code BROS, BROS, both these apps will give you free money. Both these apps will give you free picks. The PrizePicks deposit match. Once you play your first $5, you'll instantly get $50 into your account. So say you put in $20, play your first 5 with code BROS. Now you have $70. Underdog, the exact same thing, but they'll add 75 instead of 50. So $20 with code BROS directly turns into 95. The more important part though, maybe not more important, but just as important, they have these free picks. Underdog guarantees every new customer with our code BROS gets a free pick. And then PrizePicks will also run free picks for Christmas, for New Year's, for the NFL playoffs, for the NBA playoffs. There's going to be a ton of free picks. These are all just guaranteed winners, meaning the more apps you're on, the directly more profitable you are going to be. I also talk about Sleeper because it has the best deposit match in the world. They'll literally give you guys $20 free, no deposit necessary. No other sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app gives you guys money without needing to deposit. This means you can literally download the app from the App Store. It takes 2 minutes. Use our code BROS and play that on like a 50x lay. Best case scenario, you have $1,000. Worst case scenario, you didn't lose anything. It just took like a minute to download. You didn't even have to deposit. They also have these free picks. You can easily build us up to a couple hundred with some profitable bets. Available in all these states and all these provinces. Best deposit match. But on the video, you're going to see me on PrizePicks. You're going to see me on Underdog. You need to get on both these apps so you can take every single bet I take, and you can find value like I find value always on this channel. Going over here to pick number 3, we're going to search up Mr. Chet Holmgren. And what do we see? 17.5 points, 27.5 PRA. Go back here to Chet, 28 PRA, 17 points. So very weird. You're going to be like, oh, so the PRA is higher on PrizePicks, but the points is actually higher on Underdog. Very weird situation. So if you want the under PRA, it's better on PrizePicks. If you want the under points, it's better on Underdog. And I actually want to go over here and take his under on points. Chet Holmgren's a guy that's just so up and down to this line. And the main reason, he's just not playing that many minutes. Again, when he played Utah, crushed this, worst defense in the NBA, then went under, and then went over Houston where he shot super efficiently. And that was a pretty tough game. If we look at his last 5 games, again, been under this in 3 of his last 5. And the bigger thing, you got to wonder why PrizePicks is going lower in this line to 17. We can go and look at Chet Holmgren versus I'm lagging at Heat. Versus the Heat, Chet Holmgren has played them 3 times. Under, and over. But look at these minutes, guys. 32, 29, 33. He's averaging over 30 minutes per game. Where this season, there's been a lot of games, 25, 28, where he's playing less than 30. Even more confidence. And then the big reason, if you don't know the Heat, they're kind of in some trade news. And the OKC Thunder are really looking for a get-back game. I honestly do predict a blowout in this one. And with a blowout, Chet Holmgren's going to lose minutes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's going to lose minutes. You have Adebayo, Wiggins, Hero, Norman Powell. I just really don't see them staying with the Thunder in this game. I think there's a reason PrizePicks dropped this points line down to 17 because he's actually been under in 2 straight games against the Heat. Even this game, guys, he shot 53% from the field. Pretty good efficiency. Still couldn't get it done, though. 17.5 is a good amount of points, especially when you have Shai, especially when you have Jalen Williams, and especially where there is some blowout potential in this game. All 3 of these bets have value, and you're only going to be as profitable as me if you guys get on the right apps. The VIP, like I said, we just updated it. So we're actually sending out 6 picks on there. Super frustrating. Should have been a super profitable day. Still though, with how we have set up our VIP, we are still being profitable if we just hit one of these lays, which we're going to do basically every single day. When you check the Winible link down there in the description, there's a free plan. On the free plan, I give you guys one bet for completely free. It's a no-brainer. At least get on there. But then the 7-day pass and the month pass will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. Highly recommend joining the group of guys all cashing out together on the VIP. It's just a gang. We're all boys. We're all hitting the same bets. We're all being profitable. We're all loving our time with these 6 bets. I found a new strategy on Underdog with these 2x lays, and I've been going crazy with it. Go join on Winible, link down there in the description. Remember, guys, these picks have value. Karl-Anthony Towns, much better on PrizePicks. Brandon Williams, wow, raised on PrizePicks, so much better on Underdog. Chet Holmgren, lowered on PrizePicks, so much better on Underdog Fantasy. We're going to continue this win streak. I'm feeling a get back day. Still hitting around 60% of our bets over the last couple of days. I'm feeling a 3-0 or a 4-0 sweep. You guys just have to crush that like goal, which I know you'll do super easily. Before I end the video, I'm telling you, PrizePicks and Underdog, firstly, it supports the page. I really appreciate if you use code BROS, but mainly for your sake. It gives you free money, it gives you free picks, and it gives you the ability to go and line shop and be as profitable as me in the NBA. Thank you boys for watching. I'm feeling a full sweep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.